Hola guys, it's Mom Dukes here bringing you guys yet another DIY. This is the one that I promised you guys. This is all the materials and pretty much everything that I'll be using for this DIY. And this is for my remote learning babies or homeschool, whichever way. This drop down hideaway desk is for you babies. Okay, so here I don't have my frame together, but I've already off camera did my slots for my brace. The brace that I'm using or hinges. I'm not using piano hinges because those cost money, and this I'm trying to make with the materials and the things that I already had on hand. So I think that these hinges is going to do exactly what they need to do for this particular project. And that's going to be what it's going to be. I mean, I'm just making it make sense. And all I'm doing here is etching out my line, getting it straight. With my straight razor, I'm going to use my chisel here and make sure that the bevel part is in and the flat part is out. That way I don't mess up the back part and I can keep that straight and flush with my parting that I've already, or my little etching out that I've already done in my wood. And no, I am not nobody's woodsmith, any of those things, because I don't know anything about this. I don't put furniture together for a living. I just love doing DIYs. So with that being said, we're going to continue with this video. And you may not be able to see exactly what I'm doing, but I'm moving my way up in the middle part, meaning the space in between, and making little slits so that I can do this here, which is just go along with it, and this should easily just go ahead and scrape it on up and make it smooth.
5 minutes later. Two hours later. Six and a half hours later.
Man, I know, right? But I am officially through with that part. That was the longest. So now it's time for me to go ahead and sand and clean up all my little parts. Make sure there's no sharp little shards of wood or anything sticking out for any splinters or anything. And I'm going to go ahead and do this, clean this up, and we're going to go ahead and get into framing this and painting everything. Guys, don't forget, whenever you're doing any woodwork, y'all know what I am about to say, pre-drill your holes. screwing my screws all the way in. I'm making sure that my hinges is even so none slip, and then I'm going to go ahead and secure them all in place tightly. Okay, so as you guys see, I did go ahead and paint both the back and the doors for the drop down desk. I did 2 different colors, one color for the inner part, and for the outer part of the doors, I did go ahead and use black and blue chalkboard paint. Because remember, it's for our babies. It's for them to get their education, get their schooling on, and just in case if they're sitting and I want to write something down, I got the chalkboard. It's big enough they can see it. And the best part about this is, being that they're on hinges, you're able to remove the doors. So if I want to change the paint, if I want to add a decal or something on it, or even if I wanted to add epoxy, I'll be able to do that. Okay, so I'm just changing my bit out so I can go ahead and get my holes pre-drilled, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this frame together for you guys. And I do apologize in advance for the length of this video, but this is one of those DIYs that can't be rushed. You know, you kind of gonna show a little step by step. This is more so a tutorial type DIY. Okay, I believe I was just screwing in and I didn't pre-drill anything. The reason why is because of this right here. This is what happens when you don't pre-drill. So don't forget, guys, pre-drill your holes. Don't be lazy. Now you have an option here to stop what you're doing, cut another piece of wood, or do as I did and continue with the project, and trust that your back piece will keep everything together and it won't fall apart. I'm gonna go with option 2. I should have done was use a longer screw for the corner there, and it may have brought the wood together. But we all think the back was a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, instead of putting my doors on now, I'm going to wait, paint my frame, then I'll come back and assemble everything. Sometimes you learn from your mistakes. I sure did, so that's why I'm pre-drilling my holes. Okay, so now it's time for me to go ahead and add some latches to my desk so they just don't fall down. You know, even though they're going to be where they're strapped to keep them at a certain waist level, I still don't want them just falling down at random. Okay, so now it is time to mount this on the wall. I have my level there so I can make sure that my desk itself stays straight and leveled. And always remember, when you're adding your screws for whatever you're trying to mount, especially when it's weight on it, meaning that when it's heavy, you want, well, even when it's light, always add your anchor, because just in case if you don't know where all your studs is at, the anchor will help to keep it there and lock it in to where it don't fall off the wall. And yes, I am using my serving table to hold it up, because remember, just because this is pretty big and you may need 2 people, you may not have 2 people. It may just be you. So it can be done. I'm showing you here. It can be done. guys, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being subscribed. And if you're not subscribed and you went on and watched all the way to the end, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Mom Dukes just trying to make it make sense, okay? So from mi casa to tu casa, Mom Dukes would like to say gracias again. Thank you guys. Love you. Stay safe and blessed. I'm out. Deuces.